And you need to embrace that in that marriage, in that relationship.
Yeah.
And I believe that is going to be good, and it will be okay, and it will not hinder the other person from doing what or practicing what they are supposed to practice. Now, kissing is a great fun and a must in marriage. If you are to keep this happening, it's a great fun and a must. It's a great fun and a must. And when you embrace that, you are going to be very happy in that relationship. It's exciting. It's something that keeps you close. Because nobody else is allowed to kiss you.
Yeah.
You know that? Nobody else. So it's reminding you. It's keeping you in connection with this person, knowing that this person is special.
Yes.
You don't kiss everybody. You don't. And that is what you are supposed to do. So you are supposed to enjoy yourself even deeply in that, and continue and embrace it until it becomes the culture and touching. Even when your husband is talking, tells you some beautiful things, how beautiful you are, because you cannot tell him, even you are very handsome. It will be like reply. You just pat him, just pat him. You just tap. And tapping is saying congratulations.
Yes.
And I appreciate. Even when he is talking to you, he's driving and he says a point instead of yes. Now that man feels great. Even when you have said nothing, that man is talking, is more. Men don't want more wants, they want actions. Women want more wants and then actions.
Both. Yeah.
And they want actions that speaks louder than wants.
Yes.
That's what they want.
And as you're talking, there are many women that cannot believe their husbands anymore, because they promised them many things. They keep on saying, and they don't see them do anything.
But they need to fulfill their word. We say man should be able to keep his word as a good man.
Yeah.
Be a gentleman. Keep your word and don't promise what you cannot do. Be like God. God does not promise what he cannot do. You know you can't do it. No promise. But if something happens and then you are not able, give excuse if it is enough, and there should not be excuses every time. So that touch, that when you wake up in the morning, in the evening, you build up that as a couple, intimacy. When you are staying together, even when you go out and you come, darling, how are you?
Yeah.
You want to be close. You are that. Even when you are talking, when you are asking for that money to go and buy sugar, you don't ask from far.
Yeah, just draw near.
Come close to this person. Try to talk.
The Bible tells us, draw near to God and He will draw near to you. So we should form that culture of drawing near to each other.
Yeah.
Even in our communication.
So that is something that is very important.
Yeah.
And I want to tell you for sure, this has faded to many couples. The newly married ones, it's okay. They don't have much problem in that. That's why this is for newly married. But those who have stayed 20 years, 10 years and above, well, they are faded. We are grown up. And they are cheating. Yeah. You see someone in 40 years of marriage is cheating. That's why I said there is no marriage that is too old to be broken. And there is nothing that is too young.
Yeah.
That you are in love and you are young, your love is fresh. You need to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
So this is something that should be embraced. That union, that staying together, that coming together, that talking together, and that will close. When you break that gap, I want to tell you, the stories will begin to flow. That woman will feel herself special. That man will feel that he is really connected to you. And this is very special when it comes to marriage. I don't know if you have something to add about that, and then we go to the tip number 2 that will help them.
I just emphasize.
Yeah, you emphasize.
Yeah, I'm just emphasizing because you are not paying any cost. Actually, you are the two of you. If you are working in different places.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you are meeting, it's only in the evening. Maximize your time when you come in the evening. If you can even drive to the place where your husband is working or your wife where she is working, it is good even to go pick her, or you go there if maybe the two of you are driving. Just have time and brief time together. Then from there, when you come into your house, make sure many other things of the day have not overtaken your moment together. You may come home tired. That should not be the thing to kill that romance. You should make sure that you are doing it, you are reviving it, you are using most of your time. Maximize your time. You may not have quantity time, but the quality time may be even 10 minutes with your husband, even before he leaves in the morning, whoever is leaving, whoever is going, or maybe where he or she is working fast, make sure before you depart, you have created something through your action. That kind of peg, that kind of kiss, it will give your spouse the memory the whole day. And of course, now when you go to the place of work, your text, you can write a text that is almost equal to even that kiss, because the way you have written it, it has created an environment. It has created something inside your spouse. And during the day, make sure, even there are people, you see, my dear, there's something that sometimes I remember you are saying this is allowed, especially when it comes to ladies, the way we communicate. I can write to a text to another lady, my dear, I've missed you. We can even talk with a lady, and you can hear this person. Like sometimes I can even talk to my mom, sometimes even my spiritual mom, and we can, as we are winding up our call, we can say, I'm missing you, and some cannot even.
Men cannot do that. It's wrong.
Yeah, you cannot do that to another man. But now you can do that to your husband. You can do that to your wife, even over the phone. But you can see couples even in their conversation. It is very casual. It is very natural. It has no flavors.
You don't know if they are if they are having affairs between the two of them.
It is wrong. Let me say this. It is wrong. If you are a man, you can talk to your wife and she remains the same over the phone. Real men,
you must change.
Real men, before you say bye, that woman, she's in another world. Just your language, the way you are talking, your words must leave your wife in another environment, in another world, the world of love. But if you just talk and it just ends like that, it means there is something that is dead, and it must be revived. The same case even to the wife. When you call your husband, he must be in another. You leave him
in another world of love.
Another world of
feel
love.
special, feel the love.
Yeah, he's a distinguished person. He feels that he wishes if you are near because of the way you are communicating. So that should always be within your parameters of communication. And when you do that, you will keep romance in its environment.
Yeah, thank you very much.
It will help.
Tip number 2.
Yes.
My wife was supposed to go to number 3, but she left. Now I will come and explain where she has left. Number 2, tip number 2.
Yeah.
Value and give your sexual intimacy a priority. Look at that and get it. I'm not wrong, I'm right. Value and give your sexual intimacy a priority. Some people have not given their sexual intimacy a priority at all. It comes very low, and this is what is stressing many men in marriage. Out of your plan, out of your daily planning and doing activity and sending, you are not having that in your planning.
Actually, it is in the AOB.
So this is what is killing.
When you feel like, when you don't feel like, it's not.
AOB.
Yeah.
I don't know any other business we slept. Now, this is not supposed to be marriage.
Yeah,
we must be given a priority. And when it is given a priority and that excitement, and you're giving it value, even when you are away, you are now communicating and talking to your wife. Because it is the priority, and you need to remind her what you will do to her when you come at home in the evening. And the wife, when you are there, they are busy working in that office. The wife, when you go, darling, and just want to remind you, we talk that. Remember this night, I will do this and this. This man will not go to play football. He will not go to watch football with other men before he comes home.
There's a promise.
Because there is a promise. And something has been given a priority. And that is keeping this person close. But most of the couples, sexual life is not given
and that
a priority.
is why they are obstructed by any other thing that will come. If you have not given something a priority, and it is a requirement, it is something that is needed. If this person goes and he is enticed,
that's a problem.
He will fall. If your wife goes out and she is enticed,
the wife, the problem is this. Listen, you don't give the priority to cooking. You plan what you will cook that day. You don't give the priority to the dress, how you will wash and how you will iron and how you will wear. You don't give the priority to all these other things. But now the most thing that is bringing you together in marriage it has no priority. It is A or B thing. I want to tell you, if sexual life is A or B in your marriage, you are done. You are done. That is where the devil is waiting to kill you.
And you sit there and you will destroy.
He said this is A or B. It's not in the plan. So please remove it from A or B and make it a priority. The way you are planning for other things, and the way you are reminding your husband, remember to bring that thing. Did you remember to go through this place? Did you remember? Don't forget to pass through supermarket. You remember? You know he can forget. You keep on reminding and texting. So you are texting that day and reminding. Remind and say, this is how much I am missing you and waiting this and this and this and this.
And now, what about those people who say, I am not interested.
They pretend.
Furthermore, I am tired.
They pretend because they are not excited. If romance is there, they will be longing for it. They will not say, I'm tired. They will be there committed because something giving them excitement. Something that nobody is ever tired of, something that brings pleasure. That's why it was designed. One thing is to bring pleasure. Nobody is get tired for pleasure. Nobody says, I can't have a pleasure anymore. So after that, and nobody is tired of something that refreshes. Nobody is tired of something that refreshes. So if these people take it and give it a priority, listen to us. We are telling you the truth. We cannot deceive you. We are men of God. Give your sexual life a priority. The Bible is very clear about that. It should not come like my wife has put it, very clear about any other business. This is not any other business. It should be given a priority. Value your sexual life.
And you'll be alive.
And you'll be alive. You'll be alive and you'll enjoy this marriage. If sexual life is dead in marriage, marriage is dying. It's on its knees. Value your sexual life. I'm speaking and I'm anointed, spirit-filled. I'm talking in tongues. Shandarabu shekada. Value sexual life. That is something very key in a marriage. And then use every opportunity you get. Use the opportunity you get to have exciting sexual intimacy together. That will create you, make you together, and you are somebody that you will be very happy. Every opportunity you have together. So some of us make a program. That program is like a law that can never be broken. You say it is for this time. And you keep it for that time, and there is nothing that is keeping it to have that time. So you need to use that priority that you have. Any opportunity you have gotten together. Have exciting moments together. Any chance you have, an environment of the two of you, and you have that chance. Have that exciting moment together. When you do that, it will spark you alive. Every time that is happening, your marriage is sparked alive. You don't have, there's people who have sex, but it's very boring. Because it is done in one routine, one way, one formula, one time. All the days of your life, you don't know anything else. When you are told about sex, you know man on top. That is all. Or 10 years of marriage, you don't understand anything else. And and now you complain and say, there is no joy in my marriage. Give it a priority. And when you give it a priority, I want to say, you will use every chance you have to have that. Another important thing, are you sure you are given a priority? Have outings.
Now,
if you are
before
possible.
you go to this, there are people who have been scared, even by their spouses, or maybe the husband. The wife can be can desire even to do some exciting things when it comes to their intimacy, or maybe their husband. But when this person just comes with something new, it brings battle. From there, you'll be told, tell me who has taught you this, where have you invented this, and it brings quarrel. What do you say about that?
Every one of you should know that you need to bring new ideas in anything that you have together for it to work. The reason why you are needed in that company and you are in that seat is your ability to bring new ideas that are able to help further the agendas of that company. That's why you need it. You are put in any leadership position
because of
so that you can bring influence, bring ideas, show wisdom that can make that thing progress. That's why you need it. In marriage, we recognize ideas that are able to further you and make you happy. That's why we have trainings like this. Why am I training you in the issues of marriage? It's to give you ideas. Some things that you cannot think. Some things that the devil has blocked your mind and show you it's not holy. I come with the word of God to show you it is possible. You can do this and it's biblically proven. And you can be up. So allow each one of you to explore one another. And we say, and this is what we advise in marriage. The husband should take time to explore the wife, learn everything about her, how she looks like, everything, where she is touched and where she is feeling good, where she is touched, she does not feel good. This is the work of the husband to discover.
The sexual organs.
Everything about the wife.
Yes.
Then the work of the wife is also to discover the husband. And this takes time. And some of us have not taken time. That is the reason why they feel disconnected from this wife. You have no time even to look at the wife. Even adore her. Look at her face, look at her eyes, look at everything. And bring excitement to yourself. You don't have time to look at this person. You don't have time that the couple can just stare at each other. Have some minutes to look at each other and then begin to speak what you are seeing.
Yeah.
Some don't do that. And that is why that joy does not come into them. You have to have that chance to explore the other person. Just look attentively. You can have a time that you are looking just at each other. That's why even when you are eating, you eat opposite one another. Look at this person. Look at this world.
What of those you fear one another?
This is a problem. You are not supposed to fear.
Because there's a wife who can just, she cannot look.
She fears the wife. That's a problem.
And there are some husbands who are
fear
shy.
their wives.
They are shy.
They are shy. You can be shy to everyone, but not to your spouse. You are permitted. You can be very shy to anybody else. You can be shy to everyone, but not to your spouse.
And some of them, they cannot even eat together because they are shy. So the wife will eat from
when they are beginning relationship, courting, we understand because they have not been knowing one another. Liberty of the mind and liberty of the spirit is not there. Once the liberty of the spirit has come, you are not afraid. You're not ashamed.
Yeah.
I know there are some married men and women who cannot take a shower together.
Oh, shalom.
And they are married. And some wives, we have collected this from seminars and say, I cannot wash and become very clean when this man is near.
Or even dress.
I cannot dress. So even they have a small room, go out. Be yourself, then I dress, because I cannot know how to dress. They have separation already. The separation is big. Separation is big between the two people. That oneness is dead.
There's something else also that we need to help couples, especially when it comes to a Christian family. Many couples, they have gone out of the way. They want to do they want to make some discoveries so that they can give their marriage some touch. And now they have gone out to pornography.
Which is very wrong.
In the name of, we want to improve our sexual life, we want to improve our intimacy, is this advisable? Because many have gotten lost into pornography.
That is not good. Pornography itself, it is sin. To watch a man or a woman do that is a vile images. You're not supposed to see the nakedness of another man or another woman. It's the Bible. So there are holy ways of learning. The things that are not demonic. Holy ways of learning. You don't have to learn a person who has acted for you to be what you are supposed to be. When you follow the teachings that are holy, the Bible, we say when you read Psalms, a song of Solomon, it will teach you a lot of things. There are so many things that we teach also. As men and women of God, and we show you the Bible, what the Bible says and what we are supposed to do. This will boost your knowledge. The Holy Ghost is himself is a teacher.
A very good teacher.
A very wonderful teacher. He will teach you. If you give yourself over to him, he will teach you many things that you don't know even about marriage. And you will learn. He can teach you something new that you have never experienced. And it is not even within those who have done those shootings and they have recorded those pornographic materials. And the Holy Ghost is able to teach you and give you those ideas. What you need is just to give over to God. So men, you are not supposed to go in an holy way to get things that help you. All vile things cannot bring benefits to a holy family. So avoid pornographic things. Avoid things that are acted in demonic world. They will influence you demonically. However, there are even men of God who have written good books and they have written things in a holy manner that can train you and show you that how you are supposed to understand how God created you and how you are supposed to learn, knowing the truth, listening to the Holy Spirit, and how you can better up your marriage.
Amen.
And that is good. So avoid that because it is addictive. Some men get addicted and they cannot come out. They are addicted and then they have gone to masturbation. Then after masturbation, others have gone out. Because now they have been influenced by demonic forces or powers. So my advice is avoid pornography. Is not a resourceful way of brooding and understanding. Embrace holistic ways that God has given, and then your marriage will be good and you will not be defiled. It will not be a sin. You will remain pure and lawful to your husband or wife, and you will understand. There are some books you can learn even about yourself, understanding human body in a godly manner, and you learn and you understand how God created you and in his image, and you understand what you have, what you can use for the advantage of yourself, and what applicable tools in marriage, how you are supposed to apply them, and how they are supposed to benefit you. It's there. And we are here by God's grace before this period ends. We are moving. When we see you have started talking that, we are coming to teach that, and we teach you principles of sex in marriage biblically, and you come to understand many things that are in the Bible that people don't know, and they are not giving in to stand and understand. So we have given ourselves to study a lot of things about marriage, because that is our area of calling. We know other things also, but we have studied. We have a lot of revelation. God has started revealing us many things about marriage before even we got married. God trusted us with information. I know we cannot backslide. And we started teaching deep things to the couples in marriage, and they understood it. So please, as we have said, we shall come and explain this more, but listen to us for tonight. Make your sexual life a priority. Give it a chance. Give it a chance, don't move it away. Now we say you have that moment when you have that time, let it be exciting as possible. Try to make it as exciting as possible. Not as usual as possible. What many have done, they made it as usual as possible. Make it as exciting as possible. As exciting as possible. Use every opportunity. And this includes going out. If you are able to go out on dates. If you are able, you can go on a weekend. You can choose a weekend where you go, you stay together, you talk about yourself. This will boost. You may not have that in that date. You don't have to have sex. But you have time for romance. You have time to talk. You connect. You are able to refresh your love. Then when even you go back to your home, you'll be happy. You can have, somehow you can choose. If you are not able to do it weekly, you can do it monthly. Where you can set a weekend every month, where you can sit together and in your own environment for a change. You talk and you are able to do that. Then you can go out somehow for a night. Now, not just going out to stay that. You can go out 1 week, per month, 1 day or 2 days if you are able. And you are able to recreate that environment away from disturbances of home, where you don't, you are not told, Daddy, I want this, Mommy, I want this. You are the two of you. And where you go and you are not dealing with business. The business is your wife, the business is your husband. And other things you keep aside. And you can do that, and you can have special time with each other. When you make that a priority, I want to tell you the fire will keep on burning. I remember there is a time I was teaching couples in our church, and I asked a question. Who can remember the last time you went out with your wife, even 1 hour to sit and talk, a dinner organized by you, or out a weekend or 1 day? Imagine, nobody remembered except me. And they are there. And when you look at them, they are not busy more than me.
And they are able.
They are able. And not, some things is not about if you are able. It's about if you are planning to do it. Because you may not be able to go to a hotel. But you can go out to a cave. Buy soda. And even something else, drink. Then go and sit in a certain field somewhere and talk, the two of you. You can go to a playground and go to under a tree. You spread your lasso somewhere. And the other one sits. And then you begin to talk. How much do you pay there, that side? Nothing. So if you cannot do that,
it's all about sacrifice.
It's all about sacrifice and attention and time. We started with that. Attention and time. So this is what is going to help, even when we could not afford to have money to go out. We weren't going. Even to some places. Even when we could not afford big places. And still, you can do that, create time. You can even go outside, your own compound, somewhere. Even outside there as you walk. And sit down and talk. Even and recreate a place around your place. And you can be happy. You can take a walk that time. So you need to create time. What is there is that need to create time. And then have that time for each other. And I want to tell you, you are going to enjoy that marriage. So make this something exciting in your marriage. And you are going to be happy. Then you are supposed to understand. That is point number 3. Understand your spouse romantic needs, because they vary. Understand your spouse romantic needs and meet them.
You understand.
You understand her needs. So there are those who want something different. They understand that and
then design.
Then design everything.
Yes.
The way they want to be given everything.
Yeah.
The way they want to go out. Where they want to be. There's people who love this kind of nature things. There are those who love this kind. And when they are not given this, they know that they are not happy.
Sometimes you can feel to take a drink.
Yeah.
You may feel to take either water, either tea, or something else. Either something warm, something cold. That's how it is when it comes to
So understand that?
Yes.
So when you come to men, most of them, they focus on physical intimacy. Men, that's their focus. Physical intimacy.
Yeah.
That's their focus. And when it comes to the women, they like romantic in different ways. So there are things they want different from men.
And if you give them your way, you frustrate them.
If you give them their way, you frustrate. So the things they need to be pleased is what they need. And that is what they are supposed to be given.
Yeah.
So you understand the needs. So when you understand your needs and the needs of the other person, you will know that we said your need is not the need of your person.
Yeah.
So you keep on giving the needs of the person according to the way this person's need.
The taste.
The taste.
Yeah.
So follow their taste. Yeah. Follow their desires. And when you follow their desires, you will be happy. So there's some women, it's their habit now. They like flowers. They like those notes. They like some. So when you understand what this person like, begin to give them. Now, the woman likes to be told she is beautiful. So make effort every day to speak to that woman and tell her how beautiful she is. Even when she is far away, tell her how beautiful she is and how much you are looking forward to meet this person. How much are you looking forward to meet this person? Tell her, I'm missing you. I look forward to meet you. And she will feel nice. And she will feel good when you talk with her like that. And the others who see that is not important. We shall meet. And
they see it's not important. And some of them, they make a mistake. They can communicate to some people. Either you can hear, let's say, you of which I thank God you are not like that. Let's say I want to hear those words. I want to hear when you're telling me you are missing me. And I don't get such words. But when you're talking to your sister, you can be very excited. Oh, my sister, I'm missing you. Or even your mom, or even your auntie. Auntie, I'm missing you. And you cannot tell your wife.
That's wrong.
That
is wrong. So you see, the wife likes to know she is being missed. And she's not a problem.
Yes.
So you need to speak to her. Tell her how beautiful she is, how you can't wait to see her, to behold her beautiful face. You are missing that smile. You are missing everything. If you miss the eyes, say, I miss the eyes. If you miss the ears, say, I miss the ears. Whatever
attracts you.
Whatever attracts you in that. And now that is very important time for her when she is done that. Now, you are supposed to write and leave notes of love.